Homage to the lineage guru, homage to Venerable Mang Liao Ming, homage to Master Sakya Tsongkhong, homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and homage to Master Dupten Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar, homage to the main deity of Homa today, of the copper-colored mountain, Udayana's Guru Padmasambhava. Simo, Tanjang Katso, Tutan City, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma assistants, directors of temples and centers, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon, everyone. How do you do?
Hola amigo. Que quiero mucho. Scoy. Ichiba. Kimochi. Chumi. Yapi. Pirin pirin. Konnichiwa.
I would like to announce for next Sunday, October 8th at 3 p.m. there would be Manohara Homa fire offering ceremony. This is the mudra of Manohara, Vajra hook. Turn 3 times. And the mantra is very long.
Om Inkusai Inkusai She 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 Hom 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 Pei Soha.
This Manohara, about Manohara, we all know about Dharma Sister Ying from Thailand. When Master Hui Jin went to Thailand and asked her, do you still win lotteries until now? And she answered, yes. So she's still winning lotteries until now. That's Dharma Sister Ying from Thailand. And she used Manohara. She walked out of the house and then used the hook and then invoke Manohara and chant her mantra. So up until now, she still wins lottery. So when she's hooking and chanting the mantra, if she feels heat or warmth in her body, and she could feel Manohara, then she would win. If she did not feel any warmth or did not feel the blessing from Manohara, then that time she will not win. So she has more winning than not because her body is often warm. It's a very extraordinary thing. And Manohara is Amitabha Buddha that was emanated from the heart of Amitabha Buddha. She's the red Manohara Vasudhara.
这一尊是很特别的一个财神。
She's a very special wealth
是
deity,
很大的一个财神。
and she is a great
下
wealth
个礼拜
deity.
做购财天女的护
Next Sunday,
有胆的，有胆
the
的别
brave ones stay. Don't go home.
勾大卖照，勾大卖照。
I'm trying to attract you to stay.
没有胆了，你们就走。
And if you lack courage, then you can go.
我今天做这个莲华生大师的护摩，
Today, in performing Guru Padmasambhava's Homa, it was extremely supreme.
非常是
It was tremendously marvelous, very special,
你们如果有
extraordinary.
有天眼的，
If you have celestial eyes,
看得到。
then you would be able to see
哇，好多
so
好多团
many,
队，
so many groups, so many
哇，纷纷降临。
groups in the sky.
团队
Group by group, they all descend.
的降临，
Many groups all descending.
而且满虚空，全部
And
是光，
the whole cosmic space was filled with lights.
光芒四射。
The rays of light is shining everywhere. If you have the celestial eyes, you would be able to see
莲华生大师，
Guru Padmasambhava,
包括莲华生大师的
including all the Buddha mothers of Guru Padmasambhava, all his consorts
都到。
are all here or came.
我看到我平时我看到莲华生大师，
Generally, when I see Guru Padmasambhava, there are the 5
香港
major or big Buddha mothers: Ishichoka,
释迦蝶
Mandarava, Sakyadeva V, Kalashiti, and Tashi children.
这是五大佛母。
That's the 5 great Buddha
这一
mothers.
次的护摩，
But
全部
for the Homa today, everyone came.
其他不认识的
The ones that I don't recognize
有
are many of them. There were 25 Buddha mothers.
另外还有
And in addition, 20,000 goddesses.
哦，非常多。
Numerous, so many,
那
countless.
个看到的
Like the one we saw, the goddess in white, the goddess in red,
黄衣天
the goddess in yellow,
蓝衣天
the goddess in blue,
天女，
the goddess in green,
另外看到
and
马吉拉尊，
Magic Labdron.
看到
I saw the black wrathful Dakini.
看到咕噜咕列佛，
I saw Gurukule Buddha Mother.
看到
I
多
saw
戒帕姆，
Doje Patmu.
看到金刚
I saw Vajra Yogini.
看到沙拉
And
萨，
saw Saraswati.
看到马哈
I
斯，
saw Mahasri.
看到多嘎，
I saw Durga.
看到卡利，
I saw Kali.
看到长寿五天，
And the 5 longevity goddesses.
看到雪山天女，
And the goddesses from the snowy mountain.
还有看到药
And
师金母，
I also saw Golden Mother
看到董双成、
and
许飞琼，
Dong Shuangchen and Xu Huichong
看到3000侍女，
and her 3,000
另外
attending maids. Also saw Hua Lin, Mei Nan, Yao Ji, Yi Fu, and saw the organ heaven or Pure Land. There were 20,000 dakinis were here. Countless. So today we had a huge gathering. It's a great event. Did anyone see anything today? Anybody saw the sky today? Please raise your hand. There should be someone who saw. We can say that Guru Padmasambhava is also a guru, a true lineage guru, a guru with true lineage. I wrote it in the book that he gave me empowerments, bestowed upon me empowerments. You would like to speak? Homage to Grandmaster. Today's Homa was extremely marvelous. As soon as Grandmaster came in, your body is already rainbow light, as if the rainbow light walked in. And during the ceremony, I heard in the sky that Grandmaster Lu is the true lineage holder of the great perfection Dharma. And then from beginning to end, everywhere is the rainbow light. So when Grandmaster said this is extremely supreme, it's a grand gathering, it's just incredible. This rainbow body transformation, this rainbow light is incredible, and everybody receive this blessing, and the future will have attainments. Thank you, Grandmaster. So today we had this very special, extraordinary experiences because Guru Padmasambhava manifested, appeared in the sky above, and also in union with Grandmaster. Several times, Guru Padmasambhava. And what I chanted in my heart is Guru Padmasambhava's name or epithet. I continually chant or turn his mantra wheel. So it's turning outside, it's turning inside my heart. That's his mantra. I forgot to mention that the rainbows are swirling continually. Good.
今天也有这个
Today,
也有这个同门
we also have a disciple who's having birthday,
人生日，
and not just one person,
个人生日，
actually several of them.
唱生日歌嘛。
So let's sing a birthday song.
是乌兰达沃扎米乌扎干，是拉玛的班扎乌木吉达干多阿干，是拉玛的萨德拉塞哈圣多萨。 是拉玛的班扎乌木丹塔阿吉亚，是拉玛乌兰达文祝大家生日快乐
Happy birthday. Wish you a very happy birthday.
我们祝莲花生大
And we also wish Guru Padmasambhava happy happiness.
简单跟大家讲这个化宏大法。
Very simple. Let me teach the rainbow body transformation.
我们身体就是
Our body is an altar, mandala.
其实《维摩诘经》里面讲，
Actually, what's
上回他
mentioned in the Vimalakirti Sutra,
童子讲，
which is what Vimalakirti told the light-adorned Bodhisattva the other day, that everything is Buddha Dharma.
哪个地方都是道场。
There is no place that's not the place of practice.
所以我们身体，
Therefore, our body,
每一个人的身体都是道
each
场。
of our body is also the place of practice.
众生
Sentient beings are also the place of practice.
这个娑婆世界都是道场。
The whole Saha world is a place of practice.
小至个人
As small as
都是
individuals,
道场，
that's all
大
place
至
of
这个娑婆
practice.
世界都是道
Or as big as the whole Saha world, they are all place of practice.
身体呀、本来就是
The
地
body
水火风，
is the aggregate of the elements, the earth, water, fire, and wind.
这种假的，
It's an aggregate, a
但
combination.
是利用这个假，就可以修成真。
But by making use of the falsehood, we can attain the truth.
我们密教里面讲的，
In Tantrayana, we say
升起着火，
to ignite the inner fire.
身上的温度。
That's your temperature.
我们讲的明点，
And the so-called light
你身上
drops
的液体，
are the water inside
你
your
身
body,
上的水，
or liquid water.
我们讲的中脉，
The so-called central channel,
就是你的身体呀、
that's your body.
身体都是有脉的，有五
We
脉
have channels inside our body,
像点
and also 5 or 7 chakras. The crown chakra, the brow chakra,
像喉轮，
the throat chakra,
像心轮，
the heart chakra,
像脐轮，
the navel chakra,
像密轮，
the sacral
像海
chakra,
底轮，
and the base chakra.
都是轮。
They're all chakras.
轮是什么？
And what are the
就是你
chakras?
的，可以讲你
We
身
can
体
say
中
that they are the channels
所有
inside your body, all the channels.
所以你必须要有气。
So therefore you need to have qi. And what is
莲
qi?
花生大师讲，
Guru Padmasambhava states
世界上最好的食物
that the best food in the world
就是 air，
is the air,
就是空气啊。
qi, air.
空气是最好的食物啊。
So the air is the best kind of food.
所以你用你的气
So you use your
点你的左，
breath to ignite your inner fire,
然后让左火上升，
and then to
然后引
make the inner fire
千
ascend
叶莲花，
to
千叶
melt
莲
the
花
thousand petal
心叶
lotus body
引
chakra
降
to let the light drops
跟左
drip
火互融，
as descend
来
and
开
merge
你的
with the inner fire
五
to
行
open the 5 chakras and the 7 chakras and all the channels to open them all.
其实啊，你只要中脉一打
Actually, as soon as you open the central channel,
开，
as the central channel is open, then you would generate light.
当你的左火产生的时候，
When your inner fire is ignited and the inner fire is opening the channels and the
在
qi
通脉
and light drops opening the channels, as soon as the central channel is
通
open,
脉，
we call it to be radiant wind channel.
你自然你就可以看到光。
Then naturally you would be able to see
通脉一
lights.
通，你就可以看到
As soon as your central channel is open, you would be able to see lights.
通通有五轮的光。
And when the 5 chakras open, you have all kinds, the lights of the 5 chakras.
靠明点的水跟左火的
By relying
互相
on the water of light drops and the fire of the inner fire,
的
when they
五轮
blend and merge together
眉心
to
轮
melt the
是
channels
白
on the
色的
chakras.
白色的
At the brow chakra, there would be white light.
喉轮
Throat
是
chakra,
红色的光，
red light.
心轮
The
是
heart
蓝
chakra,
色的光，
blue light.
密轮
The sacral chakra,
是黄色的光，
yellow light.
黄色的光。这个脐轮是黄色的光，
Navel chakra is yellow,
密轮
and sacral
是
chakra
绿色的光。
at the
这五
most,
种光
the
也有
bottommost is green light,
颠倒
green light.
这个
But the lights may be interchangeable. Some people say
绿色的光，
that the navel chakra is green and the sacral chakra is yellow. Some people do
五
say
色的
that.
光都在你的轮脉里面，
But the
只要哪一点
the lights of the 5 colors chakras inside your Buddha. So whichever chakra opens, then you would emit that color
每个
light
毛细孔都有
until your whole body is light.
通身是
When all your skin pores can generate light, then your whole body is filled with light.
那个时候就是化
At such a time, you transform into rainbow light.
然后化红大法呢，
And the rainbow light
我
body
是在那
transformation,
个台北小鸡蛋就把整个化红大法都讲过一
I
遍。
transmitted
那你们
the whole
到
teaching at the
讨论
Taipei
这个
arena.
音乐上师也一
So I think Master Lien Yue printed out what I talked about the rainbow light body transformation. Do you have it? Yes. So now I just briefly summarize, then you can check the transcript from the debut transmission. When you generate bliss, to generate bliss is when when qi enters central channel, you would feel bliss. The bliss of the ordinary people are very short. The ordinary bliss is just momentary, a few moments, a few minutes, and gone. And then you felt empty. That felt very dejected. So bliss and emptiness are the same. This is the special Guru Padmasambhava's edition at the Trubhuda News. On October 14th, 2023. To be published on October 14th, 2023. It's not here yet. And then December 11th, 2022 was the debut transmission. This is Trubhuda News. There's Chinese and English. Let me tell you that the bliss experienced by ordinary people are typically very short. But by practicing the qi to enter central channel, the bliss is long-lasting. It's a long-lasting bliss. The bliss generated can last 24 hours or even longer. As long as the qi is moving inside the channels, the friction between the qi and the channels will generate bliss. And the period is very long, sometimes the whole day or the whole night or 24 hours, and sometimes even longer, because the qi, as long as the qi moves inside the channels, or when the light drops drip inside the channels, or when the inner fire moves inside the channels, will generate great bliss. Then you can discard the ordinary bliss and to attain the holy or the sacred bliss. So as long as the channels are open, although your chakras are not open, but even only the channels that's open, then you would be able to see light, and light would start to be emitted. And then when you open each of the chakras, it would generate different kinds of light. White light, red light, blue light, green light, or yellow light. 5 kinds of color lights would be generated, including the crown and the base chakra. So the 7 color lights all would be emitted, and that would be the rainbow light. then it would transform into a rainbow light. And lastly, the whole skin pores are all filled with lights or emit lights. So the epithet for Amitabha Buddha is with infinite life and infinite light. So he has infinite light. Guru Padmasambhava, rainbow light body transformation. And he transformed, his whole body transformed into rainbow light. So first you open your central channel. Use the inner fire to open the central channel. And then you cause the light drops to descend. And then you utilize the inner fire and the light drops to open the 5 chakras. And after the 5 chakras and channels open, then you would have 5 color lights. And when you reach the crown chakra, you have 6 color lights. And then to the base chakra, you would have 7 color lights. And then your whole body, then the channels all over your body are all lights. And that's the rainbow light body transformation. Or the rainbow body great Dharma practice. The most important thing today, I will confer the empowerment for this rainbow body great Dharma. And the most crucial pith instruction in Great Perfection Dharma and Mahamudra is no thought, the state of no thought. It's written in the True Buddha Sutra. That the state of no thought is the true Buddha jewel realization or Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Afflictions can let people unable to control their spirit and thoughts. But when you have no afflictions, then you would reach the state of no thought. When you have no afflictions whatsoever. Sometimes when we sleep, in our sleep, you don't feel that you're sleeping. You close your eyes at night, perhaps at 11. You get on bed and close your eyes, and when you open your eyes, it's daybreak. So what happened in between? And you had no dream at all. So just with closing the eyes, opening the eyes. The joke told by Mama Linda, with between closing and opening the eyes, the whole night is gone. But when you close your eyes and cannot open your eyes, then your whole life is gone. So when you close your eyes and you can't open them anymore, then the whole life is gone. So human life is really illusory and false. But this no thought, frankly speaking, to remove all hindrances and desires. You are completely free from afflictions. Such a realm is the realm of no thought. When you have no afflictions, that's the state of no thought. At the state of no thought, typically, Mahayana Buddhist practitioners or reference. They don't practice the limbo body, but when they're in the state of no thought, the body would move by themselves or inside the body. In Tantrayana, there are specific formulas using the chi channels and light drops, but in Mahayana, they have no channels, chi and light drops. But when they reach the state of no thought, the body will naturally transform by itself. And then, in this realm of no thought, the inner fire naturally rise and burned away the whole body. So even in Mahayana, when they reach the state of no thought, they would also generate Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. And naturally, their body and fire will blend and merge together, and naturally will manifest like the disciple of the Venerable Elder Xu Yun, that he died sitting, the disciple of Xu Yun, Venerable Elder. Everybody checked on him. He had no breathing anymore, but he was still sitting. And the Venerable Elder Xu Yun told everybody, don't touch his body. And the Venerable Elder paid homage to his disciple. And then his whole body, from head to toe, became dust. They all sariras. They collapse. The body collapsed, and just sariras, and the rest transformed into nothing. Because in the state of no thought, the inner fire naturally rised, and then burned the whole body into dust, into sariras. Such a thing did happen. It was recorded in the Venerable Elder Xu Yun's biography. Such an event did occur. That the Venerable Elder Xu Yun, when he was meditating in Thailand, you remember, he was sitting altogether for 10 days in meditation, in deep meditation for 10 days. Even a king of Thailand came to pay respect to him. The fact that you could do it for half an hour. The other day, Simu went into deep meditation for half an hour and without moving her body at all. There's sutra chanting in heavens that she could hear. She could hear heavenly sound. Simu could hear the sutra chanting in heavens. And the sutra chanting in heavens has been going on for 2 to 3 years. She can hear it. Things that other people can't hear, she can hear the heavenly sound. Things that other people can't see, she can. And the other day, she was sitting and went into meditation. Luckily, she did not die in meditation. When she was meditating, there were many people around her. And I drove in, and they said, don't say anything. And she was sitting there for half an hour, they said. did not move at all.
真正做了半个小时。
So she sat for half an hour.
这个作画了，作画了也是好。
She died sitting. That would be good too.
我记得有一个笑话。
I remember there's a joke. God called all the people, and he wanted to see who is not afraid of his wife. To ask people, if you are scared of your wife, you stand here, and if you're not afraid of your wife, you stand over there. Everybody stand over in the group that's afraid of wives, but only one person that's not afraid of his wife. And God said, wow, this person is amazing. So he asked him, how come you stand in this line where you're not afraid of the wife? And his answer is, it's my wife who told me to stand in this group, in this line. Grandmaster is not afraid of wife. However, I respect her. And as a result, I'm like Dharma brother Dexter. So the rainbow body great Dharma, most importantly, you need to abide by the precepts. Externally, you have to keep the precepts, and the 5 precepts for the laity and the ordination precepts for the ordained. Internally, you train in the chi channels and light drops, a purity and no thought as the Buddha jewel of right realization. And the best is to train in Qi, breathing practice first. In Taoism, as I know, in the breathing practice, you need fresh air. If in Jakarta, how can they have fresh air there? It's difficult to find fresh, clean air anywhere now. Lisa laughs. Lisa knows, and Lisa's husband is laughing too. In Jakarta, the most notorious thing is traffic jam and the air. In Indonesia, it's the worst air, the city with the worst air in Indonesia. It's hard to find good air, but the air here at the rainbow is good. So when you come here, breathe more. Guru Padmasambhava states it, that qi, or air, is the most important. In my next book, I will write about it. When you breathe in the air 5 times, inhale it into you. So first you inhale the air to become yours inside your body. Because Guru Padmasambhava states that the best food is qi, or air. Sunshine, air, and water are the 3 great crucial elements for living, for human life. That's why air is very important. But humans pollute the air. But actually, air is really good. So in Taoism, we talk about taking in or inhaling the air so that you can make use of it. And how? Like the treasure-based energy yoga. You inhale and then you immediately lift up. That's taking in the air. And then you place the chi at forefinger width below the navel. That's treasure-based energy. And then descending. And then you lift the chi, which is lifting the anus. And then you hold it. You hold the air or the chi inside your body. And lastly, how to disperse it, how to exhale it. So descending, lifting, holding, and dispersing. So pressing down the chi, lifting up the chi, holding the chi, and dispersing the chi. And then you have to do it 5 times, and that's called taking in the air. Second is swallowing saliva. That's about water. The heavenly water reservoir descending, including the nectar water given by the Buddhas and Bodhisattva, together with the Bodhichakra inside your body, descending to your mouth, and then you swallow to fulfill your whole body. That's called swallowing the saliva. Taking in the breath, the air, swallowing the saliva, and next is opening the channels. 3 kinds in Taoism. It also talks about taking in the air, swallowing saliva, and opening the channels. I will write it in my book number 298. When should we take in the air? When should we swallow the saliva? All will be written in this book. It's 5 already. It's the end. No, it's 5. And we haven't even covered Q&A and jokes. We can delay the Q&A to next week. Oh, we haven't talked about Vimalakirti Sutra. How come I talk so much about the rainbow body? Dharma. This is talking about the hells. In the palace of the Yama king, there were many sounds of crying. And the Yama king said, "Did you make a mistake?" He asked the Yama king, "I checked the book of life and death, and it's not my turn." But the Yama king said, "You always cut in line." And that's a joke, of course. How come you captured me? Because it's not in the book of, it's not time for me to die yet. Well, but you always cut in line. Two people are having a dialogue. I heard that recently you have a new cell phone, right? And the other person said, "Yes, I got it from the competition." How many people attended the competition? And he said, "Only 3 people. One is the owner of the cell phone, and the other one is the policeman, and then me." So he stole the cell phone. Shopping with the wife, saw a street peddler selling home goods, pots and pans and mops and washing board. And the wife took a washing board, and the sellers tried to be humorous and said, "You can try it." And the wife told the husband, "Can you kneel on it, please, and see if it's good?" So the washing board is for the husband to kneel on. So Chinese have zodiacs. Like Grandmaster's Chinese zodiac is chicken, rooster. Rooster. So every Chinese has their own zodiac based on the year they're born. Do you know why the ancient or the people in the ancient time invented the zodiacs? Is to prove that every person actually is an animal. You know, something that bothered me most is we have the Animal Protection Society. Why are you protecting the fierce beasts like sharks and rhinos and tigers and leopards? But how come how come they don't protect chicken? Oh, that's very upsetting. So the Animal Protection Society is very prejudiced. They protect the sharks, but they said sharks are pitiable because the Chinese love to eat shark fins. In Taichung, Taiwan, there is a very famous restaurant specializing in the shark fins. No, 不是顶级。And the last time they said that they're closing down. Why? Because Taiwan always follows United States. So they want to protect even sharks and tigers and lions and rhinos. But they never protect chicken. So you pity the sharks, but you don't pity the chicken. When the son got off from school, went to the chicken and told mom. And the mom looked pale and tired and said that because you look tired and pale, why don't you go to a place where you can see good sceneries and have a cup of tea and had a philosophical discussion with my teacher? That would have been really nice. And the mom said, speak in plain language. The teacher asked you to go to school because I. All of a sudden, I want to become a soldier
班长的口号，
because
立正，
in the military, is
向右转，
a stand straight.
左转，
Oh, this is pun of Chinese.
向前走，
So look forward, look left, look right,
一二一，
and then move forward 1 to 1, 1 to 1.
发大财，
Wish
向
that.
前看 money，
So
向右转，
looking forward, it sounds like
左转赚钱，
looking for money,
向前走，
money to the left, money to the right, and then you follow the money. It's like so 1, 2,
1亿2亿12亿
trillions.
12亿了，好了，收利息。
And then you got the interest. Yeah, this is Chinese play of words.
我们还说话吗？5:22了。
It's 5:22 already.
告诉大家，
Let me tell all of you, we have a good news.
不管怎么样，
No matter
将来
what,
都会成佛。
in the future, you will all become a Buddha.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum.